This is Brighton Rose with Linton-Stockton Student Press, and today we're with Gary Keene.
How you do, Brighton?
Good. You've helped many people at Linton-Stockton about their beginnings. Who are some people that have helped you get a good beginning?
Well, I've had, starting out with neighbors. I'm originally from Bloomington, Indiana, and I lived beside two school teachers, and they've been a great asset to me, as much as my parents and my brother, and later on down the road, my wife. She's been a very good instrumental person in my life.
Why did you do all the things you did to keep the teacher spirits up?
I enjoyed talking with people. I would come in at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and this was toward the end of their shift, the teachers, and we talked, and I think we encouraged each other. I encouraged them through the day that they just had been through for the next day, and they were here to get me motivated to do my job at night, and we just enjoyed talking about things that were going on in the school and how their day went and how my day was going to go.
What drives you to help the community?
I just feel like the more that you put into the community, the more you feel and get out of the community. I got to meet a lot of people, the clubs that I had belonged to over the years. You get to know people, and those people know people, and so you meet a lot of people. And also it helps the community as far as people that are not actually able to help themselves. You're there to help them as well.
What ways do you believe that you have helped the community?
I've helped, I belonged to the Civitan Club, and we helped with clothing kids. We had meals at Thanksgiving, Christmas. We were there for them. I mean, if a family needed help, we helped. And it's just like now, I came from the food pantry. And that's a great feeling to be able to help people, give them food that they need, clothing, and it's just a good feeling. And they also, in turn, are very appreciative of the fact that we do what we do to help them.
You've been described in this quote by Deborah Asbell. You might not remember what someone told you, but you will always remember how they made you feel. How does this make you feel?
Well, Deborah, she started teaching here, and we kind of bonded with each other. She had a lot of questions. Deborah, we were able to meet other people in the school that she had a hard time meeting because of her coming and then starting work and then leaving, although she stayed late, but a lot of other people left. So she'd want to know who people were, and we talked about what they did, what they taught, and if she needed help, why I kind of helped guide her to who to see. So it's
What does it mean to you that you served in the military for our country during Vietnam?
Well, I was really proud of that. It was kind of, at the time, it was pretty scary. But now that that's over with, I'm proud that I did do that.
Of all the years that you have worked at Linton-Stockton, describe your best moments that you had.
I think the best moments I had was with Dale French. She was an art teacher, and a couple of the other custodians that I worked with, we bonded with her. We had prepared our own Christmas dinners that we had in the home ec room. And we would order food out on Friday evenings, and it was just a really enjoyable time, and we look forward to those times that we could get together and do those things.
In what other ways did your experience in the military inspire you to be very generous towards others?
There was a lot of men. I mainly the Army. I was worked with men. I didn't know too many of the ladies that was in the military, but the men. There was a lot of kids. I call them kids now, but I was a kid then too, probably. But they were unfortunate. The places that they came from in the United States, there's places I didn't even know existed. And their families. My family was very strong, and men that came from different parts of the country in the service might not have had families where they were strong. And we got to know each other, and we became a family by just being in the same unit, in the same branch of service. And it was just rewarding to be able to meet those people and help them through life that we shared the 2 years that I was in the military.
This has been Brayton Rose with Linton-Stockton Student Press here with Gary Keene.
Okay.
Thank you.